All right, let's fucking try it out.
Welcome to the SWISH Summit.
Yeah.
I gotta pronunciate.
Enunciate?
Both?
No, I think it's enunciate.
I have to enunciate.
It is weird though, because when you say I have to pronounce my words, but when you're talking like the
I just
verb,
learned something today.
I have to enunciate. Yeah.
That's like back in college, I had said I'm living vicariously, when it was definitely vicariously. I didn't.
You were saying vicariously?
Like 3 years. and my roommate one time he's like, "What the fuck did you just say?"
You saying bi or bi, man?
I said, "Buddy, I need you to correct me before I say this again. Am I saying something wrong?" He goes, "Yeah, it's vicariously." So,
yeah, welcome
so
to the SWISH Summit.
Let me enunciate. Welcome to the SWISH Summit.
There it is.
With Dr. Coach Kev here, the owner and CEO of SWISH Physical Therapy and Performance. And this is Josh Godera, the operations manager.
He added an extra R in my last name, but I still like it.
You know what it is? Because I'm Spanish and I got to...
Correra. It's just Correa, but it's all right. I'm the operations manager, and I'm here to talk shit with you and with him.
No, we actually created the podcast, truthfully, that way we can connect with the audience and just talk about really anything, recovery, performance, and fun stuff in general. So
yes.
I'm really excited. The first one is, well, we kind of just answered it. Why did we start the podcast?
Why did we start the podcast? Well, yeah, you answered it already. It's to engage with lovely people like yourself.
There's a little bit more behind the scenes. Yeah. I think, truthfully, a part of me is this is a creative outlet. So I love the idea. Like in another universe, I am like a creator, director, producer of some sort. And not in this universe. That's not my primary job. But it allows me to have that part of me still. I mean, it goes back to when we had a podcast network, 3-4 years ago. I love
Lifers.
that. Yeah. The Lifers podcast. It might still be out. I don't know.
It's still around.
Technically.
If you want to check it out.
Actually, I don't know. I think I deleted everything.
Tomfoolery. Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Never mind.
But the point being, like, I love the idea of just creating. Yeah. And it's an outlet for me. So.
Oh, yeah. It's fun, man. It's fun to be able to talk and just, especially with the people, you know what I'm saying?
Jeez.
So it's always fun when you can create something with the people closest to you, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
And especially, it's funny because you mentioned creatively, right? Like that was my lane growing up. But having, like, it's funny, you've brought me into your lane with this business and seeing kind of everything that encompasses SWISH.
Physical therapy and performance.
No, not physical therapy and performance. What's it going to be now?
No, we can't give them that right away.
Oh, no? Okay, never mind. You can't get it. You'll get that later.
To be decided?
Yeah.
To be determined?
To be determined.
Soon to be revealed?
Yeah, TBD. To be determined. Yeah. That took me. How many guys does it take to figure out an acronym?
More than 2.
Yep. Apparently.
Anyways, what are you saying?
But it's been cool to like learn the industry of like health and fitness and seeing you work with clients and kind of seeing them like light up when they're informed about something that we know, because I get the same way. I'm like, oh, I had no idea that's how that works.
Yeah.
So
truthfully, the funny thing you say that because I've spent so much time studying the medical practitioners side of things that I forget that sometimes some things I say is not common knowledge. Right? Yeah. So for me, it's exciting to do this because I look forward to answering questions and kind of like being like, oh, I can share those things that to me, it's like a page in something that I've learned, but to be able to give in any kind of way to help anyone out that's dealing with something that maybe can't come in office. Yeah. But they're like, oh shit, okay, that could help me.
And that's been, I mean, you were knee deep when you were in school, like you were just constantly learning and reading and staying focused on what you do. So it's funny you mention it like that because it seems like it's like when you grow up, like culturally with something, you're surrounded by it for so long that it becomes just a part of you, when it comes to conversation or whatever, how you live your life. So it's funny the way you're right, you've nailed it. Like the way you speak to people is like, it's almost as if it should feel like common knowledge. Yeah. But it's not. A lot of people don't. I was telling my mom, who's been recovering from her surgery, about functional movement and how important it is. And it's like, you don't think about, like, I remember the first time hearing you say it and explaining it to a client, and I'm like, damn, you're right. Like we move
These specific
we
movements.
move all the time. It's just a matter of how much are we doing it?
Yeah.
How strong are we in these certain movements? Like I caught myself plopping myself on the couch, and I'm like,
Instead of controlling,
and I'm like, oh, it's me. I got to stop being lazy. I got to really do it, because eventually I'm not going to have that mobility or the strength maybe where I can just squat down and easily sit down.
So the more you practice it now, the better you'll be later.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But it made me more conscious of it, where it just used to be like a relaxing thing for me to plop on the couch and be like, I just want to,
Absolutely. You know,
sit.
and the crazy thing you mentioned about like you talk about cultures, like one thing I'm really excited about this podcast is bringing on different type of professionals or athletes and learning more about what they don't realize is not common knowledge, and like kind of me soaking that in, and then hopefully I can educate them in something, and we kind of have this back and forth and then educate the audience on like, this is what this person's going through, or this is what their recovery, and this is how they actually train, not the Rocky montage that maybe only happens like 2 or 3 times in their program. You know what I mean? It's really, what's that day-to-day look like? And so I'm really excited for that portion.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, I think we saw a little bit of that when you visited certain gyms and just seeing even them kind of do like the head to like, oh shit, I never thought about that. Oh dang, all right, that's cool. It's great to, I don't know, it's always cool to be able to teach somebody something and them
and be taught.
Yeah, and learning too. Yeah, it's always good for that reciprocation as well. So I don't know, man. I think this will be the start of something beautiful.
Something beautiful. Man, I can't sing. I
can't either.
He can.
I can.
You know, actually, that's probably another topic. That is another topic. So we'll get into that later.
We'll get into that.
Yeah. Well, we have a bunch of topics ready. So.
This is just the first.
Oh, I will mention, if you want to learn more about us, you can go to Instagram, which is Dr. Coach Kev, or swish.physicaltherapy. And if you want to subscribe to our YouTube, it's swish.physicaltherapy. We're going to be doing questions on our stories, so that way if you guys have any that you want us to answer here, we will, and we'll mention you and everything. So I'm really excited about that. All right. See you soon.
Peace. Nice.
Oh, left me hanging.
Oh, no.
You gotta leave that in there now. Like, it was like Nardwuar. Remember Nardwuar?
Yeah. Ah, fuck.